fresh after Tuesday night, 2 goals. Must be delighted.
Yeah, fantastic start. Not only for myself personally, but obviously for to start the season with the disappointment we had on Saturday, with the abandonment. So we can't ask for anything more for me personally. It's nice to get the goals in the first game, and it's brilliant for the team to start with 3 points.
I guess the only little disappointment for yourself is you probably could have had more on another night.
Yeah, again, it sounds silly when we come away with a win and I've got 2 goals, but I was a little bit disappointed with myself. I had one at the end of the first half, which I just snatched at a little bit, probably caught it too well. And obviously, when I went through in the second half 1-on-1, I had expectations for myself. I expect to really score those. It was nice to come away with a hat-trick, but quite happy with the result.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good to be a little bit disappointed in yourself because you obviously want to set high standards, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. You set your high standards for yourself and for the team. So as long as you can continue through the season, keeping those standards high, we can't go far wrong.
No, I mean, speaking of standards, I mean, you want to set high standards, but Christ, you've set them really high early doors, haven't you?
Yeah, like I say, I've obviously Martin's brought me to the club for the sole reason to try and score goals, try and get us promoted. It's a brilliant start for me. I can't rest on the laurels. I want to go and score 20 plus goals this season. That's got to be my main target. With the amount of chances our team create and the goals we score as a team as well, that's got to be my main objective.
I mean, you've got 2 lads who worked alongside you last night in Dowson and Pewall who really put in a shift, and that must help you as a forward when you've got 2 lads like that closing down.
Yeah, I think them 2 lads in particular massively understated how hard they work. For me personally, it takes a massive load off. I still work hard myself, but when you've got like Dowser and you've got Amber on either side working that hard as well, it's a massive massive bonus for me personally, and it takes a massive pressure off.
You've got Burscough on Saturday. Do you know much about them? Have you come across them before?
I've played against Burscough, but again, it must have been about 5 or 6 years ago now, so I'm be very surprised if any players left from that when I played against them. So I know nothing about them, which again sometimes can be a good thing, but we hopefully again just go and get 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, as good as Tuesday night was, I'm sure Martin's already, he said, well, it's done now, it's forgotten about. To move on to the next one, isn't it?
Yeah, you just draw a line under it now, and again, a fantastic result away to what you still expect, especially with one of our main rivals. But it means absolutely nothing if we go and get beat on Monday or we lose the game on Saturday. So we've got to just maintain our form and continue to pick up points.
Personally, I mean, I spoke to you last time. You were fairly recent in the club then. How are you settling in? Going all right?
Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. I've really enjoyed pre-season games. Obviously I did have a holiday in between it, but came back and still felt pretty sharp, so obviously that bodes well for starting the new season. The lads have made us feel really welcome, and it's been a really professional setup so far, so I really enjoyed it.